across the South Coast, live from Solent University. You're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 3 o'clock, I'm Marcus Mansfield and these are your Solent Sports News headlines. It is understood that Bournemouth manager Andoni Iraola has told the club he intends to leave this summer. The Spaniard, whose contract expires in July, is believed to have spoken to the players about his decision to leave this afternoon. Iraola has the Cherries competing for a place in Europe this season after leading them to a club record 56 points last season. I'm joined by Cherries fan Harvey Gehring with some reaction. Thank you for joining us, Harvey. How are you feeling about the news?
Thanks for having me, Marcus. I'll be honest, completely distraught. I sort of knew it was coming. We could sort of see it was stretching out. He would say, "Oh, I'm gonna say after Easter." We're now a week after Easter, and it's just come around. So many good times with Andoni Iraola. He will go down as one of our greatest ever managers. Maybe not quite the level of Eddie Howe of what he did and got us up to the Premier League, but we've had some of the best free-flowing football that I have ever seen, and honestly distraught. But I'm excited to see who we can get next, really.
And obviously, in an ideal world, who would you like to replace him?
I've been having a think about this, and every time that we get a new manager, the name Knutson is thrown around, the Bode Glimt manager. Now, he's not likely going to go anywhere, in my opinion, because every time his name gets thrown around for every job. But at the moment, I believe that Kieran McKenna is the one that is leading the race, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I think when he was in the Premier League with Ipswich, they had a bit of a rough squad, so if we got him, I trust the process. When we sacked Gary O'Neill originally and got Iraola, never heard of Iraola, everyone was like, why have you sacked a guy that's just keeps us up? And now you're getting someone we've never heard of before. And look how that's worked out. So it could be the same for Kieran McKenna, really.
Thank you, Harvey. Staying with football on the South Coast, and with the FA Cup semi-finals a week and a half away, tickets have been released for eligible season ticket holders. Reporter Darcy Harris-Norman has the latest on ticket updates.
Southampton football fans have been scrambling to secure their seats after tickets for the club's FA Cup semi-final trip to Wembley went on sale this morning. Southampton have been allocated 33,000 tickets in the West End of Wembley Stadium, with prices ranging from £30 to £150. Supporters have been queuing online and sharing their excitement across social media, with the demand expected to be high for what promises to be a huge day out under the arch. Tickets went on sale to season ticket holders at 9:30 this morning, with paid members able to purchase from tomorrow. If any tickets remain, supporters who have attended one home match or an away match during the 2025 season will have the chance to buy on Friday. I got the reaction from local Saints supporters as excitement continues to build ahead of the trip to Wembley.
I'm Leighton Hewlett, a lifelong Saints supporter. I got my ticket this morning at 9:45. A bit annoyed I could only get one ticket on my account and not able to go with my family, but I'm still making it to Wembley.
So my son's in a wheelchair, so we had to phone up. Got through the whole system of being told that my call was really important and please hold until it's no longer important to me. But eventually managed to get through and got 2 tickets for the semi-final. So yeah, absolutely buzzing.
Getting tickets this morning was actually a lot harder than I expected. I'd say it was even harder than the playoff final back in 2024, which I didn't expect. I think the reason for that is because of the website and the sheer number of people all logged on at the same time. The main reason is because the criteria in order to qualify for a ticket was so low.
It's been 50 years since Saints lifted the FA Cup in 1976, and many will be wondering, could history repeat itself?
Take the cup for the first time in their history. One of the great Wembley upsets, and Bobby Stokes, the little man who made it possible.
Southampton face Blackburn in the Championship this evening. A win will move the Saints into 4th, just 3 points behind Ipswich in 2nd. We now head live to Darcy, who is outside St Mary's for us now. Hello, Darcy.
Hello, I'm here at St Mary's Stadium, where just in 3 hours' time the streets of Southampton will be in red and white as Southampton host Blackburn Rovers under the lights tonight. The atmosphere is already building outside the grounds, scarves are raised and anticipation is rising with every minute. Blackburn arrive with inconsistent recent form, sitting 19th in the table and just 4 points above the relegation zone. However, Southampton have only lost one of their last 20 home league games when facing Blackburn Rovers. With an 8 p.m. kickoff approaching, the big question remains: do Saints have what it takes to keep the players and fans' hopes alive?
This morning again, so many people in Southampton shirts and in Winchester and Southampton itself. It's just nice to see that we are starting to create that tight connection back, and I think it's so important, especially for that final part of the season.
As kickoff awaits, I will be heading in the stadium now, so I'll leave it back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Darcy. With the Champions League quarter-final second leg starting this evening, here is our European football correspondent Felix Holland with a round.
Yeah, thank you, Marcus. We've got 2 games tonight. Firstly, the all-Spanish fixture. Barcelona are travelling to Atletico Madrid, where they will be trying to overturn the 2-goal deficit that they fell victim to last week. Barca will be without Pau Kubasi after being sent off in the first leg, and Rafinha will still be unavailable due to injury. Of course, Diego Simeone is infamous for his ultra-defensive style, but Barcelona are second only to Bayern when it comes to scoring goals this season, so I believe it could go either way, depending on if Hansi Flick's side can hit the ground running. And then in the other fixture, we've got PSG, who will be looking to see out their 2-goal advantage over Liverpool as they travel to Anfield. The reigning champions looked really confident against Liverpool last time. Of course, playing away at Anfield is always going to be tough in a European fixture, and Liverpool are famous for making comebacks in this competition, but this isn't the same Liverpool side, and coming up against PSG, who are one of, if not the favourites for the title again, I think the scoreline is only going to get wider.
Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta has said that he wants his side to ring pure fire when they face Sporting tomorrow night. The Gunners are 1-0 up in their second leg with the Portuguese side, but the game will be vital in bringing confidence to his side as they look to pursue the one trophy that has evaded Arsenal.
I have zero fear. Fear I had when, if we don't get this done, this club, I don't know where it's going. That was fear. Now, there's no fear. It's just purpose, fire, direction, and conviction that we're going to do it.
The annual Solent Sports Festival begins tomorrow, and our university sports correspondent Kira Godwin has more.
Tomorrow marks the start of the Solent Sports Festival. Over the next 2 weeks, Solent University's sports team will go head-to-head with teams from the University of Southampton, University of Winchester and University of Portsmouth. The event is Solent's own spin on traditional varsity. Following the long-running annual varsity against Bournemouth University, which was scrapped in 2025, right now, I'm in a cold, echoey performance hall, which this time tomorrow will be bustling with life from athletes and supporters getting ready to cheer on Solent. Charlie Das, Sports and Development Officer at Solent University, spoke about his thoughts ahead of the start of the festival tomorrow.
So hopefully for us it's an opportunity for students who aren't involved in any of our Bucks teams to come, have a spectate and see what it's all about. It might be an opportunity for them to, who know, maybe get involved next year as well. And for our students who participate, it's the last competitive fixture that they will have this year. So it's kind of our way to try and put an end to the season as best we can, really.
The university reimagined the concept, expanding it into a more broader, inclusive competition across multiple institutions. Instead of the one-off showdown, Solent Sports stretched across 2 weeks, giving teams a full opportunity to play with more exposure and student engagement. Across the day tomorrow, 5 teams will take to the sports hall. Netball, badminton, football, basketball and volleyball will all be in action, with half-time performances from the Solent Ravens Dance and Cheer.
I'm Michaela and I'm playing for Netball First tomorrow in the Solent Sport Festival. I'm really excited to get this opportunity to play and I can't wait.
However, despite the excitement, many of the teams are facing difficulties in getting teams together due to ongoing lectures. With fast-paced fixtures like football and basketball alongside the intensity of netball and volleyball with the precision of badminton, there's something for everyone to watch. So whether you'll be in the stands cheering Solent on or playing, the festival promises to deliver action and entertainment with student sports at its finest. Kira Godwin, Solent Sports News.
On to running now, and world champion Peres Jepchirchir has withdrawn from this month's London Marathon. The Kenyan, who won the event in 2024 with a world record time, picked up a stress fracture in December and has failed to regain her full fitness. She also missed last year's race because of an ankle injury. That's it for our final show of today. Be sure to join us next time for more sports news headlines.